Alright, ladies and gentlemen, figured I'd make a quick video showcasing how to basically level as a paladin in Season of Discovery. In the grand scheme of things, it's pretty easy, especially if it's your alt or if you're fresh. It's not the worst thing in the world as long as you get yourself some silver. Probably the easiest way to get silver if you're like dirt fresh, as opposed to, and you don't want to interact with the auction house because even the copper ore is not too bad to sell right now. But if you're not interacting with the auction house, it would just be getting a skinning knife and skinning a bunch of beasts will get you more than enough silver to train the skills and get what you need. But the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to train two-handed axes as any paladin in the game, because those are going to be the weapons that you're going to mostly level with. You're not going to want to level with swords. It doesn't matter if you're human or if you're not human or like a dwarf like what I got right now. The sword specialization, the mace specialization for human, while it is good, it's super good late game, but in the early stages of the game, primarily you just want to level with the cheapest, slowest two-hander you possibly can get your hands on. That's almost always going to be an two-handed axe off the auction house. Without exception, two-handed axe off the auction house. And I'll show you exactly what I mean up here in a second. Once you get Crusader Strike, you're going to want to go to Stormwind and do the Seal of Martyrdom quest, which I will be pausing the video to show you guys, basically. But once you get Seal of Martyrdom and you have Crusader Strike, you don't need any other rune in the entire game in order to effectively level as a Paladin. And this will take you to level 25 and beyond, easy peasy lemon squeezy, no problems whatsoever. Alright, so we're just going to go weapons. We're going to go two-handed axes, and I'm going to set the range to be like level 5 to 8. Alright, cool. And already you can see here we have an axe at my level for like 5 silver. Like, it's literally nothing. And then even when we go up there... Alright, well, that's not quite what I was looking after. Stamina Intellect is perfectly fine. Stamina Spirit would be preferred. Double stats, not the worst idea in the world. Let's see if we can't get a Stamina Spirit one. Strength Spirit? Stam Spirit, Stam Intellect. Whatever, we'll just buy this one. Yep, just get a 200 axe. Now let's just look at prices for a second here so we see what the heck is going on. Let me make sure we're still recording, because every time I press... Whoa, how about remind me later? Thank you. Alright, so let's look at the axe prices in general here. You can see even the level 21 blue axes are quite cheap in the grand scheme of things. If I scroll over a little bit, come on, scroll over a little bit, you can see the prices are reasonable for two-handed axes. Yeah, level 17 two-handed axe for like level 13, like 16 silver, it's nothing, right? Try this stuff with two-handed swords. It'll be a completely... Deanship Claymore is really good, that's level 26. You can see that the price is more than double, if not triple already. That's not half bad. Okay, but it's only 2.9, 17 silver. That's not the worst idea in the world. But traditionally, the 200 axes are significantly cheaper. Alright, cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some bags, but I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to do my whole alt thing where I buy a couple bags, and I'm going to go into Stormwind, and I'm going to show you how to do the Seal of Martyrdom quest, and that'll pretty much be all you need to get to level 25. Alright, give me a sec, boys. It does start recording again. I was curious about that. Okay, so the last thing I forgot to mention is standard rules apply for leveling as a paladin. You just buy basically like some random piece of green gear off the auction house. That's going to be like your level 7 pants and your infantryman's cloak chest piece. Mostly you're not after the stats at these lower levels. You're literally just after the armor. And basically you just get yourself like a suit of like level 10 ish green gear off the auction house. It'll give you plenty of armor while leveling, and you can take that all the way to level 25. I'm not joking. So basically, you just upgrade your axes from the auction house, and you just wear basically really bad gear all the way to level 25. And you'll be perfectly fine. It won't slow you down whatsoever. You won't even really notice the difference if you actually upgrade your gear. Mostly because of how little stats impact your overall performance and DPS and all that stuff so early on in the game. As you can see, I'm still trying to buy a damn Plains Ring. It might take a while, but I'll get a Plains Ring eventually. I've been spamming in chat for a while, like a Plains Ring for like 100G, but then people started whispering me that they were going to report me as a gold buyer. Even though I'm not a gold buyer, I just have a very specific way that I've made all my gold in Season of Discovery. I'll make a video on that shortly, but the gold farming method is still 100% viable. I've only shared this information with my fellow guilds, so basically Talrain and a couple of other people. And they're other than the Horde, they're the only people I see out there actually using this gold farming technique. So we're going to milk it for like 1 or 2 more days, I think. And when I get like, 200-ish gold on my main Paladin, then I'll share it with you guys so you guys can enjoy the gold farming method. The TLDR on the method is there's a cave that has hyper-spawning tin nodes. And you can farm the cave something stupid. You get like 100 tin an hour kind of a deal. However, it is in Horde territory, so make of that what you will. And that's where I've been making my gold. I spent a bunch of hours mining the gold. Like early on, like the reason why I didn't make videos, I was just mining that damn cave. Because early on, it was like 6 silver for a piece of tin ore, 7 silver for a piece of tin ore, and I knew the prices would crash, so I just wanted to be all over it while I could be. The prices did crash like a day or so ago. It ended up being like 1 silver or 2 silver for a piece of tin ore, which is ridiculously cheap. But it seems to have stabilized with the community around about 4.5 silver for a piece of tin ore. So it's still a pretty decent gold farm. It's like 7 gold, maybe an hour gold farm, give or take. But you can imagine how many hours I'm sinking into that wherever possible. It's really annoying. But anyways, I'll pause the video here, and we'll pick it up at the Cathedral of Light when we're doing the Seal of Martyrdom quest. Alright, we should be back. Okay, Seal of Martyrdom quest. Very simply, come into the Cathedral of Light, walk over to this dingus, have a conversation with him. He's like, blah, 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 what's wrong, yada, 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 goodbye. I don't know if we need to talk to this guy or not, but I definitely know we need to come down here and we need to get this letter. So you come down here into the catacomb area. It's perfectly safe. You're not going to get murdered or anything. And we are heading for this little burnt note. Then we have to head out into the damn world, Elwyn Forest area kind of a deal. This quest can be a little difficult to do. Not a little difficult, virtually impossible to do at such a low level. I'm like level 6 right now. But it is right next to the Hogger spawn area. And because it's, so we came down here, took a left turn, right over here, there's a little note. I guess you have to talk to that guy in order for there to be a note here. So we got a nice little note here. It's going to be blah, 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 but it gives you the password. As one candle is snuffed out, another is lit. Sweet. And what I was going to say is, actually I should pause the video, but what I was going to say is it's impossible for you to do at level 6, but it's right next to where Hogger is done, and you can easily just socialize with people around the Hogger area, because there's going to be like level 10, level 11 people in the Hogger area, or you can just wait for their Paladin to show up and help you with the damn thing, or you can get a friend to help you, like one of the two. This is my 3rd Paladin that I've done this on. So I haven't had any problems with it so far. I just grabbed the nearest guy and asked them to help me out. It's a rune quest, and next thing I know, it's done. So anyways, I'll pause the video and I'll head out there and we'll get this over with. Alright, we are nearing the area, so I'm going to run out here and get my socialization on. I am not usually a socializing person in Classic World of Warcraft, but if I need to, we'll do it. So we're in the Hogger area. We need to go up this river. The location is just at the end of the Hogger area. We're in the Hogger area just so we can find somebody to ask for help. And of course, the sheer act of me pressing P and the word help bones me. Lol. Indeed. So it's just down over here. Ping the map for him. Is what it is. Big juice, huh? Big juicy. Lol. Okay, our boy is Paladin. Oh, he should know this one. What? What caused? What did I press P? Where? Nah, this is what? Why? Whatever. Whatever. We got a guy. So he's gonna help us. Is what it is.
Need help? Have a good one. can I do for you? Hello. Well met. Be careful.
All right, that's it. All right, so I'm in the video here, and then I'm going to explain this guy how this works. And day is full, boys.